If you've driven through Las Vegas on the Strip, chances are you've seen the Luxor Hotel and Casino, shaped like a giant black pyramid looming over the rest of the city. Egyptian mysticism and hidden energy geometry being repurposed in plain sight? Well, let's break it down. The Luxor Las Vegas opened October 15, 1993. Original cost, $375 million. Architecture, designed as a massive glass pyramid with a 29-degree slope, close to the Great Pyramid's 51-degree angle, but adjusted to accommodate hotel floor layouts. Height, 350 feet tall, roughly 34 stories. Materials, dark bronze reflective glass. Renovations, 1998 and 2007. The Egyptian-themed interior was stripped of much of its decor to be more modern. But key features remain. The pyramid, one of the largest in the U.S., clearly referencing Giza. The Sphinx, a massive replica sitting atop the pyramid guarding the entrance. Obelisk, a prominent neon structure resembling an ancient Egyptian solar symbol. And at the very top of the pyramid sits the sky beam, the world's most powerful beam of light, 40.3 billion candela, so bright it can be seen from space. Now let's examine the symbolism of each component and how they relate to ancient Egypt. Many researchers believe they were also sophisticated devices for collecting and resonating energy, given their precise alignments with solstices and equinoxes. The Luxor invokes the same geometry that ancients used to manipulate unseen energies, only now for profit and entertainment purposes. However, the 29-degree slope of the Luxor-esque pyramid doesn't align with the resonant angle of the Great Pyramid at Giza, so its purpose is clearly more symbolic than functional. The light beam. The Luxor sky beam is the brightest light on Earth, powerful enough to be seen by airplanes to 175 miles away. The beam shooting up from the pyramid apex represents the Eye of Providence or Eye of Ra, a common all-seeing eye motif in ancient Egyptian art. This symbolizes a connection between heaven and earth, either to divine realms or watchful deities. From an esoteric perspective, the beam acts as a channel of energy and information between these two realms, making the Luxor an unintentional antenna. For some, the Sphinx at the Giza Plateau. The Sphinx is a monumental limestone sculpture with a lioness body and a pharaoh's head that has guarded the pyramids for millennia. It represents the union of earthly power with divine wisdom and is often associated with hidden knowledge. In Las Vegas, the Sphinx is scaled slightly differently, but it still sits atop the pyramid entrance, continuing its role as a gatekeeper to the mysteries. The fact that the Sphinx is a sphinx is entirely coincidental, given the popularity of that word as a casino name. But it does tie this artificial monument to real Egyptian iconography, the obelisk. Throughout Egypt, you'll find towering stone pillars called obelisks that were likely used to conduct solar energy and resonate with the unseen forces of the ether. They were commonly placed in pairs aligned with cardinal directions. The Luxor obelisk continues this tradition as a tall, thin tower of neon, though its purpose is now purely as a marker and flashy advertisement. Nevertheless, its shape still channels the energy of its ancient counterpart. And finally, we must consider the Vegas context. The ancient Egyptians built their monuments to symbolize spiritual ascent, immortality, and connection with the divine. Their architecture pointed heavenward with clean, smooth lines, quite different from the Luxor's dark, angular design. Here, the same symbols are repurposed for gambling, money, and illusion, creating what some might call an inversion of the sacred. Consumerist success replaces spiritual purity. The colossal pyramid looming over the Strip acts as a gateway to the occult, drawing in those seeking excitement and fortune. But instead of rising to higher realms, one is plunged into a neon jungle of slot machines and blackjack tables. This could be seen as a profane inversion of the sacred geometry and symbolism of ancient Egypt. From an esoteric conspiracy perspective, the Luxor, along with other pyramid and obelisk structures worldwide, may form part of a global occult energy grid designed to harness the Earth's natural energies. The fact that one of the world's most powerful beams of light is situated atop a Fox pyramid in the middle of a desert adds fuel to this theory. Whether viewed through the lens of actual ancient technology, esoteric symbolism, or full-blown conspiracy, the Luxor Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas is undeniably one of the most blatant examples of anti-tech being repurposed and inverted in modern times. The creators may not have intended to build an unintentional temple to forgotten energies, but through its design, shape, and location, the Luxor has become just that. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to see more.